losing your home in the middle of a pandemic. There's growing concern about evictions in Northeast Ohio as many people struggle to make ends meet and courts resume eviction hearings.
News 5's Bob Jones shows us the difficult situation facing a 71-year-old cancer survivor who was forced to leave her Stark County home.
You hear about people, the pandemic affecting their health, their jobs and everything, but it's also affecting people's homes.
Sitting outside of a North Canton hotel room, Catherine Gower worries about her future. Dealing with difficult challenges is nothing new for the 71-year-old.
I'm a breast cancer survivor.
She also has diabetes, COPD, an abdominal aortic aneurysm, and broke her leg a few weeks ago.
Falling down the steps, slipped on the bottom step, went shriek.
And now Catherine is homeless. For 7 years, she rented this home in Canton, where she lived with her son, Nick.
And then the COVID hit.
Nick lost his job as a cook, and Catherine's Social Security check wasn't enough for living expenses and to pay her entire rent.
We were sending him payments, a partial payment, like half.
In May, the property owner served Catherine with an eviction notice. A hearing date in Canton Municipal Court was scheduled for August 10th. But in June, the attorney for the landlord requested the hearing be moved up to July 13th, which was granted by a judge.
And I'm going, okay, can you give me a little bit more time?
But the only time Catherine was given was a week to move her stuff out after she was evicted.
Probably the hardest thing I do in my job in municipal court here is the eviction docket.
Magistrate Jeremy Foltz ordered the eviction, but isn't able to discuss specifics of the case.
I heard the evidence on the eviction and made a decision based on the evidence that I heard, and everybody was present on that hearing as well.
Catherine gathered what belongings she could fit into a moving truck, put them in a small storage unit, and is now staying in that hotel.
It's dangerous for the community to be having people who have nowhere else to go to put them out on the streets.
Community Legal Aid Executive Director Stephen McGarity is bothered the hearing was moved up a month sooner during a pandemic because he says that makes it harder for people to find help for rent through community resources.
When you accelerate it like that, you just put those people's homes at risk.
Catherine believes she has enough money to stay at that hotel for a few weeks. Catholic Charities has offered to pay for some of her first month's rent if she can find a place to live, but that's hard to do when she's paying for a room and storage. For now, she's living day by day and worries about others facing eviction during this crisis.
And I imagine because of this, that the homeless problem is just going to explode.
In Canton, Bob Jones, News 5.